It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. This is Kevin. And now, before we get to the tip-off, let's find out what Kenny Atkinson had to share with our David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, when I asked...
All right, thank you, David. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, P.J. Tucker is out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Jody Meeks. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Lynn in at point guard.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Meeks. Back to Lynn. Makes it off the glass.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
You know, they completely dominated the pace at which this was played. They scored at will, and it was on the road, even more impressive.
By himself, and a slam dunk by Richardson.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
Yeah, he was looking to push it immediately when he got his hands on the ball. Smart, strong play resulting in an easy deuce.
Meeks can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Meeks. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
1 for 4 right now. A little sluggish coming out of the gate.
Here's Embiid. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, a strong move to the hole. Really used his height and reach to just drop it in over the smaller man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And Lynn is a sensational playmaker. Love how he zips passes over to his guy.
That's good from Meeks. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Irving. We really played well in that last game against Charlotte.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Up top, Lynn. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana.
What a great opportunity. Nice open look. You'll take those anytime you can get an uncontested shot.
Meeks with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Lynn's got it. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. There's the screen. Tucker dishes to Meeks. Poke loose. Biyombo kicks to Meeks. 5 to shoot. There's Lynn with the 3.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot. He's been somewhat off this quarter, but the desire to score is evident. Durant
kicks to Richardson. Irving from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 6.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
You know, that was well done. Those are the types of plays that will allow them to not just hang on to the lead, but extend it.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
That second unit came in ready to do damage, and it was at crucial points in the game. They lit it up.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Johnson, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Michael Beasley. Shumpert, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And then Johnson with the jam.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
Boy, they have a chance to put an end to this one before it even really gets started. That's how good their offense has been.
Passes it to Dudley. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Dudley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Durant for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Lynn against Williams. Watts. Johnson with the block. Now here's Shumpert. Defense is right there. Williams passes to Durant. Back to Williams. No good on the 3. Nets trail by 8. The 3 from Dudley. Rebound by Jeff Green. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Dudley. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Lynn against Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And then Durant with the dunk.
Darren Williams does everything so calmly. Great look.
And the call will be against Darren Williams. That's his first foul. Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lynn from long range, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league.
I wasn't sure, if my...
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lynn has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lynn.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a jam.
Get out of the way.
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
Now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Back to Irving. Outside, Green. Outside, Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the shot is good. Meek's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
Yeah, flawless fast break. Didn't slow down until the ball hit the bottom of the ball.
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
Beasley's checked in for Johnson. Then for the Nets, Biombo, he's checked in for Humphries. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Jared Dudley. Nets trail by 11. Knocked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout called the Nets.
Start it.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
You know, once you get out of rhythm, it's difficult to recapture it. Now they've got to figure some things out.
And the Nets making a change here. Booker's checked in. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Meeks. And it's Irving missing.
He should have made that, guys. The defense was okay, but he had no excuse not to finish.
Kicks it to Tucker. Over in the corner, Meeks. A beautiful reverse layup. Meeks got 9.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Irving attacking. Beasley with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yeah, that's what you want from Irving. He's a point guard who is always looking to distribute the rock.
Right wing. Back to Meeks. The 10-footer. The putback. Let's keep it alive. The pass to Tucker. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And Meeks kicks it to Tucker. Sinks the 15-footer.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
You know, you always want everyone on the same page, executing down to the smallest detail.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Kevin Durant's checked in for Green. Mon Shumpert has come in for Josh Richardson. And Jaron Williams is subbed in for Irving. And the Nets also making a change. Lynn's checked in.
Boy, that's good ball movement down low to set up that bucket.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And that one drops for him.
Even with the defense all over him, Lynn buries the J. Outstanding concentration on those kinds of shots.
And look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Nets.
And you see not a lot of corner threes. The defense doing a good job of closing out and denying those shorter distance triples. That's what the smart teams have to do.
1:29 left to play here in the second quarter. Goes up on the high post. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Their D is getting chewed up. It's time for someone to step forward, put their foot down, and put a stop to these easy baskets.
Offensive rebound. Biombo. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have been the best in the rebounding department since the All-Star break. Second, the Cavaliers.
I mean, they just out-muscled their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
That doesn't go either for Durant. Nets trail by 12. Now, Dudley. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's once. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Stolen by Dudley. The dish to Humphries. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lynn. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Beasley outside. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
I love how they opened the game up. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their transition game in the second half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major...
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
You know, I'm not sure the defense respected that as part of his arsenal. They weren't looking for him to make plays, and it burned them.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Jeremy Lin is out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Booker in at the power forward position. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Embiid tips it back in. Embiid's got 8.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Here's Biyombo. And Durant sends it back. This is to Richardson from the baseline. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And let's see the numbers here for Meeks, breaking down his play since the All-Star break. First in free throw percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Cleveland. Green comes in for Michael Beasley. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Start it.
Only 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. You look at Cleveland. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, the Brooklyn Nets. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And right now for the Cavaliers, I think they've lived up to their billing this season. That's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
I'd go even one step further. From what I've seen of them to this point, I think their best basketball may still be in front of them.
Meeks outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Richardson. A rebound by the Nets. Biyombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lin with it. He's picked up by Irving. Booker with no one around. The basket good off the assist from Lin. Lin's got his 4th assist in this one. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul. Monday Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Got that bucket in no time at all. Richardson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Up top, Lin. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Outside for Durant. Jeff Green on the wing, defended by Booker. For three, Richardson. Richardson missing again.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
The Nets working the ball around now. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lynn. Here's the teardrop. Rocket 2, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations.
And this is what happens when you are having a tremendous offensive game. They are getting great looks and knocking down shots all over the floor. I don't think we're going to see them deviate from this approach from here on out. They've got the recipe for success.
Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, when Kyrie is heating up like he is here, it is must-see TV. The show is on.
Lynn the pass to Watts. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Irving, stolen by Jeremy Lin. And here we go, Brooklyn fast break. Here's Dudley, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. While we're in this break, let's take a moment now to acknowledge the strong defense we've been seeing from that point guard position lately. These are the steal leaders among point guards since the All-Star break. Kyrie Irving, number one.
And despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
You know, and that's because of the ability he has as a defender. His instincts are fantastic. They're matched only by his effort. He's just one of those players you just do not want to have on you because you know he's going to give you fits all day.
Dudley dishes to Lynn. Not going to go that time.
You know, hard for them to shave this deficit when they've got him shooting such a low percentage.
Here's Durant. Williams kicks to Durant. Pulls up on the elbow with the tip. Nets trail by 14. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lynn. He feeds it to Humphries. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
That's just terrific team basketball leading to a bucket. Great feed, better finish.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Durant just inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Been the story all too often for them today. Too disorganized, not playing cohesive basketball at all.
It's tipped. Shumpert with the steal. And there's a foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
A different look now for Cleveland. Embiid, he's checked in for Green. Beasley comes in for Kevin Durant. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Shumpert. And so here's Cleveland for three. Richardson, that's in for his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Williams against Land. Pass to Watts. Shoots a fader. That one, no good.
Boy, he usually knocks that down with that much space.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 17. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. So it's Brooklyn now, trailing by 17. Joel Embiid out there with Johnson. Then it's Williams. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Beasley in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Beasley dishes to Embiid. Kicks it out to Richardson. Off target with his 3. Nets trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dudley, yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Dudley's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Brooklyn. And Lynn comes to help. Puts up a 3. And Darren Williams good for the 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Lynn. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And you have to respect the concentration level of Lynn there. Just doesn't get rattled on his shot when the D whacks it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Durant's checked in for Johnson. And Irving subbed in for Williams. Booker, he's checked in for Brooklyn. P.J. Tucker comes in for Jared Dudley. And a wide open look for Lynn. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Richardson. The rebound by the Nets. Biyombo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by Durant. Feeds to Embiid. Inside, Richardson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, what a pass. That assist was right on target. That's why his teammates absolutely love playing with this guy.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Quick breather and maybe scheme something up that we haven't seen yet in this game. We'll know soon enough.
Booker outside. Tries from 16, and he gets the bucket.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And Durant, here we go.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Nets trail by 17, and it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. If he were to miss a lot of games, this would be a huge blow. This is a team that hoped and expected to make a deep playoff run this year. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Well, I can tell you this. He has the pain tolerance to come back earlier than expected, and the kind of toughness, too.
Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Meeks with it. Guarded now by Irving. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting. Bismarck Biyombo. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good. Cleveland leading by 17. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And stolen by Biyombo. Here's Tucker. Money from the wing.
Listen, we know this isn't the most prolific scorer, but Tucker can burn you if you give him too much room to operate.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Nets trail by 17. Left side, Lynn. Soft touch off the glass. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Richardson, good.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
You know, give them credit for not easing up as we come down the stretch.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Lynn.
Just wonderful form on the J from Lynn, dropping it in the face of the D.
Durant kicks to Richardson. And not sure what he was thinking there. Nets trail by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Well, you love that this guy came with the mindset that rim protection would be the job that he was going to do consistently all night. Contesting and blocking shots, such a terrific job.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
Give some credit to the hometown crowd. They were a huge part of their success. The fans will leave happy tonight. They're always surprised when he misses that kind of look, whether the defense is on him or not.
Irving kicks to Durant. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Listen, if you want to succeed, respect the moment, play with a purpose, that's what they did.
They get it back, and Meeks kicks to Lynn. Back to Meeks. The second chance effort. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Outside Irving, and there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant. He's their go-to guy for a reason. You saw exactly why tonight. Just another memorable performance from one of the game's best players. That's going to do it for our broadcast.
Two for two of playoff. it.